Hello world, it's Billionaire Quarter in the flesh. Get ready to get my day going, but I want to drop some jewels on you before I pull out here. I want to talk about supplemental income. You know, when you're getting started going into business, what I've seen over the years is I saw people get really good at the service that they desire to provide, but not really having what they need financially, to stay afloat long enough for the business to take off. There's an old saying that says you have to take care of your business so that your business can one day take care of you. And part of taking care of your business is financial literacy. Robert Kiyosaki says that the average small business fails within 5 years. And, I see it all the time. I see small businesses, great ideas, great concepts, great products, but they're not able to keep the doors open. And because what happens is that a lot of us as dreamers, we get excited about our potential, excited about our goal or whatever it may be, excited about our product. But what we don't realize is that there are something's called expenses and basically overhead. And sometimes things don't take off as quickly as we would like for them to, but the expenses still remain, right? So even when you're in business, even if you're not earning income, you still have the expenses that come from running that business. And oftentimes, when those expenses outweigh your profit, or basically you have more money going out than what you have coming in, eventually, you have to end up shutting down. And then a lot of times there are a lot of businesses that they stay open, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're making money, because when you have enough to cover your expenses, but you don't have much left over after that, so you're able to stay open, but you're still struggling because, the income really isn't there. So in all of my years of experience, I always received powerful information, but never really a vehicle to immediately apply the information in as I was learning and perfecting it and getting it down. And that's how I came up with the earn while you learn, so that, you can actually take the principles that you're learning and apply them to something that can immediately get you financial results if you're willing to put forth the effort. And of course, you're willing to put forth the effort at this point, because it's like, that's what you want to do. You're a professional dreamer. You want to take your dreams from wishing to winning. You want to stop talking about it and begin to be about it. When I was growing up, it was a saying, we would say all the time, said that, I meant that, I represent that, fight, go with that. Right. And what that means is that I made up my mind. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly how I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to let anything cause me to deviate from my plan. I said that, meant that, represent that, fight, go with that. Right. And so that's how we have to be. But we have to do it according to knowledge. We have to do it in a way to where we're not being emotional, but we're being practical. We're doing things in a way that's traceable. We can find others who have done have followed the same principles that we're choosing to follow, and we can see that there were results for them, right? And so when you're dealing with supplemental income, it's no better way to earn income than connect what you're doing to a purpose. And when we're dealing with the issue of obesity and all of the health crisis that have health conditions, deadly conditions that come along with that, that's a powerful issue. And when we can put ourselves in a position to actually generate the supplemental income that we need to finance our dreams, while at the same time addressing a national crisis, in my personal opinion, that's what I call powerful, because it's about breakthrough, right? And as the money begins to come, I guarantee you it'll start being about so much more than money to you, because we're all humans. Look what's going on right now with Harvey, with all of the racial tension, with everything going on. What happened when tragedy struck? People began to be human. It wasn't about race. It wasn't about beliefs. It wasn't about any of that. It was about a human helping a human, right? Because, your heart is touched when you see someone going through tragedy that they could do nothing about, and so I apply that to our dreams. It's definitely going to take some people believing, some people dreaming, some people having their mind on, what's possible instead of what is. And oftentimes in our lives, we have to start over. We have to hit the reset button. We have to hit the restart button, and we have to rebuild, and it's oftentimes a lesson of humility. Oftentimes, a lesson of character, because it's so easy to get away from our core values and principles when we aren't careful. And tragedy has a mysterious way of getting us as human beings to be at our best and do things that only give us an opportunity to produce the results that we know we need. And so tying that into supplemental income, what would an extra $500 to $1,000 a month do for you at the end of the day? And what it takes to get a $500 or $1,000 a month, it's just a little more of that to get $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and a little more of that to take it from there, right? So we have to put things do things in a way to where we put it within our reach. We do it in a way to where, it starts out small, but it builds and it grows. Though thy beginnings be small, thy latter end shall greatly increase, right? Which means I don't have to end where I start. I can start part-time building something as I'm perfecting my character, as I'm trimming off the fat. And the fat are those components of my character that I know I need to change. I know I need to adjust. I don't need anyone to tell me that. I just haven't done it yet, right? And I actually have a vehicle to be able to perfect those areas of my character while at the same time supplementing my income and building relationships with leaders and individuals who are thinking the way I'm thinking to help me get where I desire to go faster without rushing. That makes sense? It's Billionaire Carter in the flesh, bbgmindset.com. We will talk to you soon.